Chelsea Fox believes she has finally removed Sheila Atkins and Gray from her son Jordan's life in Eastenders. However, she remains completely unaware of the dangerous scheme the pair are secretly putting into motion. Sheila first became involved in Chelsea's life earlier this year after Libby reached out to her, believing that the retired lawyer could offer valuable support following the shocking incident in which Jordan was accidentally knocked down by Ian Beale. Chelsea was immediately suspicious of allowing Sheila to become involved with Jordan because of her connection to Gray. Sheila attempted to reassure her, insisting that she had completely severed contact with her grandson and wanted nothing to do with the convicted killer. However, Sheila's claims soon proved to be untrue. Later scenes revealed that she had secretly travelled to the prison to visit Gray, who was responsible for the deaths of his wife Chantel and Walford residents Tina Carter and Kush Kazemi several years earlier. After Ian was imprisoned for his involvement in Jordan's accident, Chelsea felt partly responsible for what had happened to her son. Determined to help Ian, she decided to support his appeal and depended on Sheila to help finance the legal costs. In return, Sheila was allowed to spend more time with Jordan. Chelsea had no idea that Sheila was secretly following Gray's instructions and had already begun carrying out his wishes. During one particularly disturbing visit, Sheila took Jordan to the prison so that he could meet Gray. The convicted killer was thrilled to see the youngster and immediately began focusing on the possibility of becoming more involved in his son's life. Gray then made an alarming comment about Jordan potentially no longer living with Chelsea. Sheila was visibly horrified when she realized what he was suggesting and quickly stepped in to stop the conversation from going any further. The prison visit ended before Gray could reveal the truth about his relationship with Jordan, leaving Sheila to take the young boy home. Chelsea immediately sensed that something was wrong when Jordan returned unusually quiet. Her worst fears were confirmed when Kathy Beale, who had been at the prison attempting to visit Ian, revealed that she had seen Sheila there with Jordan while Gray was present. Devastated by the discovery, Chelsea confronted Sheila and slapped her. She angrily accused her of forcing Jordan to keep secrets and exposing him to memories of Gray. Sheila attempted to defend Gray by claiming that he was not entirely evil, but Chelsea refused to listen. She reminded Sheila of the terrible crimes Gray had committed and made it clear that she wanted nothing more to do with her. Chelsea then ordered Sheila to leave her home permanently and told Jordan that he would no longer be spending time with his great-grandmother. With nowhere else to turn, Sheila took refuge at the Queen Vic, but instead of accepting Chelsea's decision, she secretly contacted the prison and revealed that she intended to carry out Gray's wishes. Sheila confirmed that she planned to take Jordan away from Chelsea. Now that Sheila has managed to get hold of Jordan's passport, the danger has become even more serious. Will Sheila actually succeed in taking Jordan away? Can Chelsea uncover the plan and protect her son before it is too late? And just how far will Gray go to get Jordan back into his life? EastEnders fans predict Mick Carter return for Linda's 2027 exit. EastEnders is heading into a major period of change, with long-running character Linda Carter preparing to leave the BBC soap in 2027 after 13 years in Walford. Kelly Bright recently confirmed her decision to depart the show, describing EastEnders as her home and revealing how much she has enjoyed her time on the soap. She explained that she had actually made the difficult choice to leave more than a year ago, but agreed to remain on screen after producers presented her with an exciting storyline that they wanted Linda to be part of. Bright admitted that she will greatly miss the friends and colleagues she has worked alongside, but said she is also looking forward to beginning a new chapter and spending more time with her children. With Linda's exit now confirmed, viewers are already speculating about how the character could eventually leave Albert Square. One possibility involves her complicated relationship with Max Branning. Earlier this year, a flash-forward episode suggested that Linda could potentially be one of several women preparing to marry the notorious womanizer on New Year's Day. Max is currently engaged to Cindy Beale, but he has also been secretly involved with Priya Nandra Hart. The affair is expected to cause serious problems before the festive season arrives. This has led some viewers to question whether Linda could eventually become the mystery woman at the center of the wedding storyline. However, another theory has gained even more attention following the announcement of Linda's departure. Janine Butcher is also set to make a return to Walford, and her history with Linda could provide the perfect opportunity for a dramatic storyline. The two women have a deeply complicated past because of their involvement in the infamous love triangle surrounding Mick Carter. For years, Mick and Linda appeared to be an inseparable couple. Their relationship survived numerous challenges, but Janine ultimately became one of the biggest threats to their marriage. Janine managed to drive a huge wedge between Mick and Linda, with the situation eventually contributing to Mick's apparent death. Mick disappeared after falling into the English Channel while attempting to rescue Janine from a cliff. Despite extensive efforts to find him, no body was ever recovered, leaving his fate uncertain. Now, with Linda's departure confirmed, many Eastenders fans are hoping the soap will revisit Mick's mysterious disappearance. Viewers have begun suggesting that Mick could somehow be found alive after all these years and return to Walford just in time for Linda's final storyline. Such a twist would give Linda the emotional reunion many fans have been waiting for and could provide a fitting conclusion to the couple's long and turbulent story. The return of Janine could make the theory even more intriguing, especially given the history between all three characters. Fans are now eagerly waiting to discover what producers have planned for Linda's final chapter, and whether Mick Carter could finally make his long-awaited comeback. If Danny Dyer does return, Linda's exit could become one of the most emotional Eastenders departures in years. Could Mick Carter return to Eastenders for Linda's final story? Fans are already convinced that Mick Carter could eventually make his way back to Walford for Linda's final storyline. One viewer confidently suggested that Mick would return for Linda, while another speculated that he could come back simply to take her away and begin a completely different life together somewhere else. Although it may sound unlikely, Eastenders has never been afraid of bringing supposedly dead characters back from the past. Over the years, several iconic characters have made surprising comebacks after being presumed dead for lengthy periods. Dirty Den Watts, Kathy Beale, and Cindy Beale have all returned to the square despite their previous exits appearing to be permanent. The biggest question may therefore be whether Danny Dyer would actually want to reprise his famous role as Mick. The actor already has other major projects keeping him busy and is expected to continue playing Freddie Jones in the upcoming third series of Rivals on Disney+. EastEnders airs from Monday to Thursday at 7:30 p.m. on BBC One, with episodes also available to stream on BBC iPlayer.